Hello, otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mouse Diva. How's everyone doing today? I was asked a very unusual question. I'm going to give an answer you're all expecting, but I have to give the question anyway, okay? A young lady came to me because it was an awkward question, okay? But she said she was really uncomfortable with her boyfriend's friend group. She said that her boyfriend is hanging out with these people after work and she's feeling really weird about it. And I'm like, well, who are they? And she says he's hanging out with these people and these pals of his, and she said he's been hanging out with this group of lesbians. And I said, well, gay people are really fun to hang out with. In fact, I've got a lot of Pride entertainment on my channel. If you guys want to go check it out, I've got a concert, I've got dancing, I've got like little clips here and there. I've got all kinds of cool stuff from when I was at Pride. So if you guys want to go check that out, please do on my channel, okay? From just this last summer, and it was on my birthday, so party, it was so much fun. And I can understand that because gay people are so fun to hang out with, right? But I told her, here's the deal, okay? This is why you don't like it. They may be lesbians, okay? They're ladies that like other ladies, but he's still your boyfriend, and they're still women. He's still hanging out with other women. It doesn't matter if they're not into guys, okay? Well, why aren't you there? Why isn't he inviting you to hang out there? I mean, are you uncomfortable hanging out with there? Well, maybe you are, because, maybe you don't want them hitting on you, or they're just not your crowd. That's okay, Some people don't like hanging out with people who are different than them, right? That's okay if you don't. Not everybody likes hanging out with people who are a different orientation than them, right? So, that's cool. I mean, I like hanging out with as many different types of people as I can, but not necessarily people who are different than me all the time. I like just chilling and meeting different types of people. But here's the deal. Why is he choosing to hang out with different women all the time, big groups of women, rather than you? You're his girlfriend, okay? Now, the thing is, your boyfriend is a certain type of dude. And they call your boyfriend a lesbro. Lezbro. Okay? Now, that would be all well and cool and fine. But your boyfriend is in a relationship with you. Okay? So, yet he's choosing to hang out with other people who are females. So this is he's a certain type of dude that likes to do that. Now that's cool, but there's just a type of dude that likes to do this, okay? And I just have some bad news for you. Only single guys should be doing stuff like this. Okay, we're all adults here. Okay, why would a guy want to be hanging around a bunch of lesbians? Okay, we have a few theories, right? None of them are good news for you. First of all, he'd rather hang out with other women besides you. Right? That's one reason this is making you uncomfortable, and you know it, right? So, he prefers the company of masculine women. Now, people are going, you're assuming they're masculine women. Well, in general, aren't lesbians usually more masculine than straight women? In general. All the ones I know are. And bisexual women usually are too, right? Usually. Okay. And they have a masculine energy as well. So if they don't necessarily look more masculine, they have a masculine energy. Okay. So you have to understand that your boyfriend has a feminine energy. He wants to rest in his feminine, and he craves the company of masculine women. So I'm assuming the asker is a feminine woman who's a typical woman, right? A typical woman is a feminine woman, right? So her boyfriend is in his feminine, and so he needs to be around his opposite, which is a masculine woman. So he wants to be around lesbians who are masculine women. Okay. That's not looking good for her. Okay. Also, men often fantasize about being a third party in two females' relationships. He's surrounding himself with these types of women so he can look for that opportunity. He's in a relationship with this one woman, but he's looking to be around extra situations. Okay. He can deny that. Why is he hanging around that? And he could be vicariously hearing them talk about their relationships and kind of fantasizing. Men do a lot of fantasizing, just in general. Hearing these women talk about their relationships and confiding in him. And he's the sympathetic listening ear. Okay. And women's sexuality is very fluid. These lesbians aren't necessarily complete lesbians. Some of them could be bisexual, pansexual. Some of them possibly trans. Some of them into polyamorous relationships. You don't know, because everybody has a different idea of what their relationship goals are. Everybody's sexuality is different. Nobody is a complete straight person. Nobody's a complete gay person. You know, everybody has some different sexual orientation. And some people call sexual orientation a sexual preference. I don't know if, where I live, the area of Sacramento, it's considered a gay neighborhood. So when I go to my doctor's office and I say I'm heterosexual and cisgender, everyone goes, I'm a minority. I'm considered a minority for saying those things. Everyone goes, oh. Because I identify as heterosexual and cisgender, and I date men. That is, most people around here are not like that. But it's a very interesting neighborhood to live in. Everyone's lawn looks real nice. Everyone here is real artistic, and it's a really interesting place to live. And the clubs are popping. It's kind of like being in San Francisco. So I get to express myself a lot. Our pride celebrations are off the hook. It's really interesting and cool here if you get around a lot of gay people. So if you're like a straight person around here, it's kind of like, oh, well, that's different. So you really need to be tolerant. But you also need to understand that a lot of people who say they're gay or they're straight, they call it a sexual preference, but it's not necessarily a set in stone type deal. You know, it's a sexual orientation. Maybe that's what they're calling it. So these people that are calling themselves lesbians, maybe they're just a little bit open to something else as well. And your boyfriend's hanging around trying to find that out. You know, maybe these ladies are a little open to something else. And your boyfriend's, you know, he's trying to be a part of it. He's not ready to be faithful to you. And you have to keep in mind that somebody like that may just be more into that lifestyle than settling down as somebody who just wants to have a regular one-on-one straight lifestyle with just a man and a woman, with no third party, no extra people, you know, where he's got his masculine energy, you got your feminine energy. I think your boyfriend likes masculine women who are into other women. And your boyfriend may even be interested in other men. Or some combination of something. So, that's a deep dive. But it's a possibility. This is coming from somebody who is around the gay community a lot. Somebody who doesn't judge the gay community. But there's so much to the gay community. And straight guys don't choose to hang around gay people for no reason. Primarily, super straight guys, and I mean super straight guys, all the way straight guys, just want to hang around other straight guys and be around straight chicks. And I'm not bashing him for how he is, or, you know, how I think he is. But he's not ready to be faithful to you. That's not cool. And I think if you went and hung around this crowd, you kind of see him being a little too flirty, being a little too interested in what's going on in their lives, trying to be a little more than friends with the ladies. They may accept him in the group, but I'm going to let you know that when people accept you into their group, fully accept you into their group, they start becoming physical with you. And that is true in every type of clan or tribe or cult. And I'm not calling gay people a cult, because they're not. They're just an orientation. But when they accept you into, the cool kids or whatever, people start being physical. So when they fully accept him, someone might take an interest in him. I'm just saying. So you may want to go check the situation out. See what's going on over there. Are you interested in anything like that? Because it sounds like you're uncomfortable with it. It sounds like you just kind of want, just a regular boyfriend. To have like a regular heterosexual type deal. So you may just want just a regular dude who just hangs out with you. Or hangs out with his buds who are just like other dudes, and he really just needs to be spending time with you, is what it is. Again, if he was just a single guy, this would be okay. There's nothing wrong with hanging out with gay people. But he's not a single guy. And he's up to something. And I really hate seeing people doing predatory things to people in marginalized groups. But these ladies are adults. And good luck with this guy. And I hope you find what you're looking for. And I'm talking to the asker, not the lesbro. Good luck with everything, otherworldlies. You have a great day.